Just have on my screen here the letters MG for mystery guest. No details whatsoever, I promise you. I have 2 minutes of quick-fire questions to try and work out what they do for a living. I may have even met them before, I don't know. Morning to you, mystery guest.
Morning, Alan.
How are you doing this morning?
Very well, thank you. And yourself?
Yeah, well, thank you very much. I'm allowed a guess before the timer starts, and there's a precision in your voice that I can hear straight away. So I think you're something to do with sailing. You're a sailing instructor of some sort.
Not that I know of, Alan, but maybe that's going to be in a new life.
Okay, timer starts now. Do you work with the general public?
Occasionally.
Occasionally, but not always. Do you offer a service of some sort?
No, I do not.
Do you make a product?
No, I don't.
Do you sell anything?
Yes, I do.
You sell something, but it's not a physical something that you sell.
It is physical in that it's real, yes.
It's real. I could hold it, could I?
You could, sometimes.
Okay, so you sell something, you don't make it, but it's... Okay. Is it a variety of different things that you sell?
Yes, it is.
Is that the main element of the business, where you make your money selling whatever this is?
It is.
Is it artistic?
Yes, it is, depending on your outlook.
Does it involve food?
No.
Okay. Does it involve creativity on your side of things? Have you got to spend years working at being able to be good at this?
I believe so.
Is it comedic or entertaining in any way?
I suppose so. No, not really. Sorry.
It's not really. Okay. Okay. Does it help people?
No, it does not.
Okay. Is it something that I would have in my home?
Yes, it is.
So I would have this in my home. Is it mainly one thing?
No, lots of different things.
Okay, lots of different things in my home. It's not edible. Does it involve wood?
Yes, it does sometimes.
Does it involve antiques?
It does.
Okay, so are you an antique seller and restorer?
Mainly seller and collector, not necessarily a restorer.
I'm going to take it. I'll take any praise, me. Your name, please, and what you do.
I am Charlie Walrock of Wick Antiques in Leamington.
Okay, Charlie. Now, antiques, with all the TV shows that are going on, this is one thing I've been wondering when I watch these shows, when the general public go around trying to find things to sell. You go into antique shops, do you find more and more people say to you, what's the best price on this?
Always, Alan. It's sort of just like night follows day, just always.
And do you not think to yourself, why don't I just put my best price on now and then say to people, that's it?
It's a difficult one, this, Alan. You could say something different. You could say, I've spent years training to buy the right thing, the right colour, handles original, all this expertise that you build up. You're saving the planet in many respects because these things were made before the modern technologies took over and you shipped it. It was shipped by it was always shipped by sea, with sail power. And so times I get very frustrated with the way the public treat us, and they want the best price, and yet you're giving them something that actually is technically really very reasonable in many times regularly. I mean, it's strange.
I bet it is. But it's on the telly all the time. And most people are buying knickknacks and sort of not junk, but, it's the lower end of antiques. I'm on your website now and I am gazing at beautiful, large, amazing pieces of furniture, veneers and statues. This is... I know you do all kinds of things, but some of these antiques here, these are real high-end antiques. Where did you get into this line of work?
I've always had a passion for it, Alan, ever since I was a young lad. And I just adore beautiful things, and handling a beautiful bit of furniture or a historical piece of art, I just think there's nothing better, personally. It's just so exciting.
It's extraordinary. We'll mention your website in just a moment. Loads of pictures. One of the few websites with antiques that actually has the categories and everything broken down. So this must be a labour of love keeping this up to date, because there's so much stuff on it. Have you ever, Charlie, had a beautiful antique that you've broken and you've just looked at it on the floor? Because I'm looking at one of your vases here and I'm thinking, that's over $2,000. I'd be too scared to pick it up.
Alan, I probably have. I stepped on something not long ago. I'm not going to tell you what it was because I was in tears. But I put it on the ground, turned around and put my big fat size 10 foot on it. Yes, I have done. And it's not a nice feeling.
I bet it must be heartbreaking. I'd be no good in this shop because I am Mr. Knock Things Over. So much so that I've got a coffee that's about 4 feet behind me, so I know I'd knock it onto the studio kit. Charlie, lovely to have you on the show. The next time I'm in Wick, I'm going to pop in and have a look at your beautiful shop. And thank you for being great fun on this morning's Mystery Guest.
You'd be very welcome, Alan. Give me a day's notice so I can put fenders around everything.
Yeah, do that. Or wrap me in bubble wrap. Charlie, thank you for your time. Charlie Woolrock there from Wick Antiques in Lymington. Well worth a little poke around on the website. It's a nice website. wickantiques.co.uk is where you need to go.